Hey, welcome to Learning with Lynn. Today is Sunday night, and I am Lynn Huber.
And I'm Richard.
And this is Richard. Sherry, I want to say thank you for being here. I see you're here already.
This is where we watch.
This is where we watch. So, if you can see or hear me, say hi. And I am going to move some things around so we can get started. So now you should be able to see our screen. Let me move this out of the way. Okay, so today we're going to talk about success habits for your Avon business. Just happens to be the first post on my blog. And this is on onlinebeautybiz.com. That's our blog. That's where we do all of our training for our team and for any Avon representative. So today, hi, Idra. Good to see you. So today we're going to talk about success habits for your Avon business. Now I'm going to go through this, and then afterwards I'm going to come back on without the screen sharing and talk to you about what I think about what's going on with coronavirus and your business and all of that. So be sure to stick around. Anyway, so if you're looking at your Avon business and there's not really any way to know precisely what makes some people successful and some not, right? But if you examine successful people, success leaves clues. And so lots of times we find that high achievers or successful people, they have similar habits and behaviors because they're doing the things that make them successful. So if you want to be successful in your Avon business, you might want to think about these 9 habits that can really make a difference. And so successful people, number one, they set goals. So they know what they want, right? And more than that, they actively set goals in order to get what they want. So what do you want out of your Avon business? What goals are you going to accomplish this campaign, the next month, this year? Having goals in mind doesn't count. You got to write them down. You got to put them in your calendar. You got to put them somewhere. You got to actually have a plan, break it down into an action plan. So I have goals for myself every campaign, how many people I want to recruit, how many sales I want to make, and I track them. And that's how you're going to reach your goals. Hey, Anitra, hello there. Good to see you. So that's one of the things. You just can't go along and go, well, I'm going to work my Avon business and I don't know what I'm going to do this campaign. I'll see how it ends up, because that isn't going to get you there. It just doesn't work that way, right? So number one, most important is they set goals. So number two, they stay healthy, right? Staying healthy is part of being successful, a proper diet, solid exercise routine, getting enough sleep. Those 3 things can be powerful. And being healthy, will let you focus on your success and not have to worry about always being sick or fatigued. Now, obviously, we all have different amounts of time. Some people are healthier than others. It's not like a prerequisite that you have to be healthy to be successful, but it is something that helps you get there, right? The more healthy you are, the easier it is for you to be able to focus on your business and on success. Number 3, they face fear. So fear is one of the biggest roadblocks to success because, how many times have you missed out on something because you were afraid to take that chance? How many times we tell you to go out prospecting, we tell you to go out and talk to people and give books to people and get a name and a phone number. We tell you all these things over and over again. But how many times have you missed out because you didn't do it, because you were afraid to do it? You got to get out there and meet people. You got to get brochures out. You got to get their contact information. And then you got to do those follow-ups. There's only 4 things that you do to be successful in an Avon business. One is you prospect, you look for new people, and you get their contact information. Number 2, you get a brochure in their hands. Every campaign, everybody, whether it's a physical brochure or digital brochure, doesn't matter. You get a brochure to them every campaign. You follow up every campaign without fail. You get a book to everybody, you follow up with everybody, and then you take their orders and deliver them. Or if they're online, they place their order online and you make your money, right? And then you start all over again. You prospect for new people. You get a book in their hands. You follow up, and then you take their orders. That's our business in a nutshell. But you constantly need to be doing that, because if you're not doing that, you're not going to be successful. And if you don't get outside of your, when you first start, when you're brand new, we teach you to make a list of 100 people or whatever, as many people as you can think of. And you're going to contact all those people and you're going to say, just let them know that you started your Avon business. You're not going to beg them to buy from you or anything, but you're going to let them know you started your business and that, you now have a business, and would you like a brochure? And, that's where you're going to start. And a lot of those people will buy from you because they love you, but they won't keep buying from you for that reason. If they love Avon, they will. But if not, they're not going to keep buying from you every campaign. And so in order to be successful, you have to get outside of your circle. You have to grow. You have to meet people that you don't know already. So it's the fear that could hold you back. So feel the fear and do it anyway. Hi, Denise. Good to see you. So, it's just really important. We all get scared. It's fear. There's nothing wrong with fear. We all get scared. So feel the fear and just do it anyway. Just say, I'm going to do it no matter what, right?
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, they learn. It's kind of a shame that school ends so early in our lives, right? Because some people think that they're done learning at school as soon as school's out, as soon as they graduate. But to me, that's like, it couldn't be further from the truth. I love to learn. The more I'm always learning. And so having that commitment to lifelong learning is going to help you be successful. It's going to keep your mind sharp. It's going to keep your skills up to date. Avon offers the Avon U classes. We have our blog posts. We have our emails that you get from us, twice a week with training. And all of those things are going to help you to learn more and grow. And the more you can learn about how to build your business, the more you're going to be able to build it. And then they stay organized. So there may be a handful of geniuses who are able to create and think surrounded by a mess, but the rest of us, pretty much usually, a cluttered space is nothing more than a distraction. It's hard to be focused on something when you have clutter all over you, right? So if you can keep your space neat and tidy, your workspace, you're going to save time, energy, and you'll be able to focus more.
And since you're stuck at home anyway, there's a good thing to start with.
No kidding.
Give you something to do. Get your kids working doing it.
Number 6, they keep balance. So what's the point of success if you don't take time to enjoy it, right? Hard work is clearly important, but you got to remember to relish the good times along the way. It's all about the journey versus the destination. Obviously, we have a destination. We have a goal that we want out of our business. And I know my goal is the top level of leadership in Avon. That's my goal. But there's a whole life between where I'm at now and when I'm going to get there. And so you have to enjoy the journey. You have because the journey is part of it. Really, if you want to get right down to it, the ultimate end is when we die. And there's a whole journey between where we are now and when we die. You don't want to just all of a sudden be to the point where you die, right? You want to enjoy the journey along the way. It's the same thing with achieving your goals. It's all about reaching out and working to achieve those goals. That it makes a big difference.
Yeah, and you can have short-term and long-term goals at the same time.
Yep.
Because the short-term one, sometimes you can chunk it down so you can reach that long-term goal.
Okay, number 7, they take time to think. So do you ever take time just to think? Successful people do. And that means that you're always thinking about what's next. What are you going to do next? Or what are you going to do different? Or what ideas come into your head? Or, because things are constantly moving along. And in order to be successful, schedule some time of quiet thinking into your day. Truth is, I seem to do most of mine in the shower. It's amazing. I get out of the shower and I have all kinds of ideas, and then I have to write them down because it's just like that's where I do my thinking. But wherever it is for you, if you just sit down, maybe you just need to sit down in a chair and just sit there and not do anything for a few minutes or 20 or 30 minutes and just think. Just what kinds of ideas come into your head? How would you like to change what you're doing? What might work better than what you're doing now? Taking the time to think can make all the difference. So let's see. Anitra says, now would be a good time for my kids to help spring break. They're on spring break anyway, girlfriend. They're on coronavirus break. Well, actually, spring break. So does that mean they're not doing school right now? They're out of school, so no more classes at the moment? No more online or whatever? Oh, that's interesting. But yes, they can help you. It's a great time to get them to help you. So, okay, number 8, they surround themselves with inspiring people. So if you want to be successful, it helps to have successful friends, right? Besides the doors that they might open for you, having successful friends will inspire you. You might be surprised. If you hang around the right people, all kinds of doors open up for you. And it's not like it's not like you're hanging around with them because of that. It's a give and take, really. We all get something out of our friendships, right? And even you might be opening doors for other people just without even realizing it, just because we all know different people. We all have different contacts. And if you're hanging out with successful people, you're going to have doors that open up for you too. They're going to help you be more successful in your business. They might help you be able to be better as parents, or do something great, good for your kids. All kinds of doors could open up and it kind of goes both ways. We all have things that we offer other people. We just know people, right? And they might happen to know somebody that can benefit what you're trying to do, or you might know something that might benefit them. But if you're hanging around inspiring people, you're going to learn what makes them tick. And you know what? It actually makes you think differently. Richard and I do this MLM cruise, and there's two different things: an MLM cruise and a MLM mastermind event, where all the top leaders from all the top companies are there, and we've become really good friends with a lot of them. And just hanging around with them, it makes you think differently. It changes how you think. It changes how you see things. And without even really a lot of effort, you'd be amazed at how you grow when you're around people that make you grow. So, that's pretty powerful. Oh, so she says no, online classes right now is correct. Okay. So they're on coronavirus break.
Yeah, but on recess, they can help you clean the house.
Yeah. And they still can do things to help you, right? I saw a joke. It's a meme on Facebook. I don't remember the exact thing, but it was something like, if my daughter makes me a martini, does that qualify as her science class? You never know, right? Put them to work. Okay, number 9, they plan their day. So do you ever find yourself wondering what you're going to do next? Successful people don't do that. They know at the end of the last day, like before they end their day, tonight, they know what they're going to do tomorrow. They'll already have a to-do list written out. And most of them live by to-do lists. But they'll know what they're going to do. So in the morning when they get to work, they're not going to go, what should I do today? They already know. It's already a list. Boom, boom, boom. They take time to plan their day, because they know that if you plan it, that time you take to plan it is going to pay off for you. And just taking a half an hour to plan your day could save countless hours of wondering what you're going to do next. So some of the action steps you can take right now: set a goal. Doesn't have to be a huge goal, but whatever it is, break it down into smaller steps, right? Those small goals can become your action plan. And then what do you want to learn? Whatever it is, now's the time to get started. You got time now, you're home. So choose a topic of interest and go to Avon U to learn more about it. Focus on products you'd like to learn more about, and learn all that you can about them. We have all kinds of new products coming out. Oh my gosh. And if you go to the Avon USA Facebook page, you're going to find video after video after video on how to use these products and how to sell them and how to show them. We even have those new products, those new luxury skincare that's selling for like $185 to $250. I don't remember the exact price, but it's in that range. And so many people are saying, well, my customers can't buy that. My customers can't afford that. But I'm telling you right now, don't make that decision for your customer. They can make their own decision how they spend their money. You just take their order. If they want to buy it, you just say, thank you. How would you like to pay for that? Because don't throw away that commission, you guys. It's not going to replace any of the lower priced items. We're still going to be selling all the same items we sell now. So your customer doesn't have to buy it. They can only buy it if they want to, but it's going to open you up for a whole new realm of customers that you can make a lot more money. So choose a time to start thinking and do some quiet thinking each day. You don't have to plan what to think about. Just think about whatever comes to mind. Think about ways that you can improve your business, or better ways to build your business, or even think about how you'd like to improve your life in general. Where do you want to go next? What do you want to do next, right? So that's what I have there. Do you have anything you want to add to any of that?
It's probably the one thing that we've been doing is fit in really good. We use campaign mailer. You can't get out and recruit. You talked earlier about going out and recruiting or trying to get names and this and that. I mean, we already started our list, and we've been mailing our brochures out. Well, we really can't go out. There's a lot. We're still able in this state. We're not on lockdown, so we could go out and put out books, but a lot of businesses are closed and nobody's there. But we have all of our customers are getting books in the mail. We don't have to leave the house. we can text them or call them before order goes in to get the order. We take the order over the phone, and then when it's time to deliver the order, I can just go out and I've just been doing pretty much drop and go on the orders. They pay for it ahead of time or leave a check under the mat, and I drop the order off so we don't have to have contact. So it's worked out good. So it's kind of a workaround in this environment we have. So it's been a time saver before, and now it's been critical to our business right now.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move some things around. I'm gonna come back to us, and okay. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about the coronavirus and the things that are happening right now. Okay. I mean, I know there's a lot going on right now, and it gets scarier every day, and it is what it is, right? I mean, the whole entire world is dealing with it. It's not just us. But many people are laid off, they're furloughed, or they're just ordered to stay home right now. And it's like the entire world economy has hit a brick wall, right? I mean, they're talking about the Great Depression all over again, and none of us know what's going to happen next. And obviously, I don't know anything about what's going to happen in the future, but I do have some thoughts I want to tell you. First off, just know it's the whole world. It's not just us. It's not just the United States. The whole world is in this situation. So you're not in it by yourself. I mean, that's something that, to me, that helps me feel better. I don't know why, but it does. It just helps me feel better because I know that the whole world is involved. We have to get through this. We are going to get through this, right? But one thing that I do know, I keep seeing what looks like people commenting, but anyway, one thing that I do know, and there's no doubt in my mind, is that many direct sales companies and network marketing companies are going to go out of business. They're not going to make it, you guys. I am serious. I mean, maybe 60 to 70% of all network marketing companies or direct sales companies are going to be gone. They just can't take the hit. You know, many of them are shut down because of stay-at-home orders, and they can't make it through without the sales during this crisis. You know, the government has put the stimulus package, they got the money going to all of us at $1,200 each, and they got money going to small businesses, and then they got money at the top for the top 1%, but I don't think there's a lot in there for network marketing companies, you know? And it's kind of sad. But there's a lot of them that are just hanging by they're just making it. And to be locked down for a month or 2 months or however long this is going to be, this is just my opinion, you guys. I don't know. But I just really think that a lot of them are not going to make it. But what I want to say is that with Avon, we are very, very lucky. I mean, when LG purchased Avon, they stood on the stage at RepFest and they made the commitment to us that they are in this for the next quarter century, not just the next quarter. And that was really powerful because that's how they think in Asia. That's how they think in South Korea. It's not, they don't look at the balance sheet for this month. They're looking out into the future. And LG has the money to weather this storm. They have the money. And so I feel really safe with Avon. In fact, I feel really lucky that LG purchased us. If they hadn't, I believe we'd already be out of business. When Ohio closed our warehouse a week ago, whatever it was, 2 weeks ago, when Ohio closed our warehouse, if Cerebus still had owned us, I think that they would have just said, okay, well, we're shutting our doors and we're going to just shut this down. We're out of business. I think that they were ready to do that already. And then they found a buyer, and that actually saved us. But I just don't think that Cerebus would have, they wouldn't have pushed it. And, you know, for those of you that are thinking that we shouldn't have been sold to LG right now, I think you might want to think again, because I consider myself very blessed. I believe that LG is going to make sure that we stay in business. They're going to make sure we keep going that. And not only that, but they're going to get us through this in the best way possible. And as soon as this crisis is over, we're going to be poised for massive growth. So, Anitra says, that was scary. Yeah, it was, huh? It was scary. So what I want to say, you guys, wait and see is not a business plan. So, I mean, I know it's tough. I know that this isn't unicorns and rainbows. Things are tough. And I still think they're going to get worse before they get better. I mean, the president got on last night and he said there's going to be a lot of deaths in the next week. I mean, for the president to say that, especially with the way he's been talking for the last 2 months, that's pretty scary, right? So first off, if you need money right now, do something to get it. Okay, if you're able, there's a world of opportunity out there for delivery drivers, for Amazon, Grubhub, DoorDash. What's that one Molly's doing where they go grocery shopping?
Instacart.
Instacart. There is all kinds of opportunity there, and that will get you making money right away for your immediate needs if you're able. I realize that maybe not everybody can go out, but even if you're in a state that's locked down, those people are still allowed to work because they're considered necessary. So those, you can make some money right now with doing those things. Okay, times are tough, I get it, but we're in this together. So don't put your Avon business on hold. The only thing that's holding us back right now with our Avon business is that we're just not able to go out in public and in large groups. Yeah, that puts a crimp in our business, but there's still so many other things we could be doing to making sure that this doesn't put us out of our business. So if you don't slow down, your business will continue for now. I'm getting online orders. I hope you are too.
Yeah.
But when everything opens up again, it will speed back up again. It's kind of like where we hit pause and we're going to be paused and then they're going to unpause it and it's just going to take off again, right? So if you slow down now, you're going to have a really big lag of getting back going once the whole country's open again. And it's all about momentum. If you keep things moving, it's going to be really easy to ramp up again when this is over. And you're going to be in the right place at the right time when this economy is back up. Because you know what? All of those representatives from all of those companies that end up shutting their doors are going to be looking for a new home. And I believe that when this crisis is over, as long as you keep working now and you set yourself, if people see you working, they see that you're not letting this hold you back, you're going to be in a really good position to get some really good representatives and more customers. Seriously, I really think, when people get into network marketing or direct sales, it gets in your blood. Right? You realize you can make money by doing this and you have control over your own business and it gets in your blood. And so if they're in a company that gets shut down, they'll be looking for a new home. And I don't know about you, but I would be right here ready to take them. Now, I'm not saying you should go after them. Don't do that.
No.
I mean, we're not going to be leeches, right? We're not going to be uncool. Don't be going after them. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying, just put yourself in a good position so that you're in a good place when they come looking to you because they need a new home, right? What am I seeing? Not me, huh?
It's the next one.
And then
thank you for the words
Karina
of encouragement.
says, thank you for your words of encouragement.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you. But you guys, I'm serious. It's, really, we're in a good situation because Avon is still going. They're still shipping. Customers are still buying. Our products are products that people need, and they're products that aren't real expensive. And so, yeah, my sales are down a little bit, but not by a lot. Because I haven't stopped doing business. I continue every day to work my business.
Anitra said.
And Anitra says, I'm working on baby blankets as part of my business. Whoops, I did. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. Wow. Okay, baby blankets. You mean in addition to Avon? So anyway, there are many ways. I'm trying my best to get more online orders, Karina.
Yeah.
Karina, yeah. And you just want to keep doing that, But the key is, too, about that is don't just blast sales pitches everywhere like on Facebook. Don't just say, oh, you can order online, buy from me. Don't do that all the time. What you want to do right now is you want to send out love. You want to be a little more low key because everybody has a lot of stress on their plate. Everybody is scared. Everybody's like not knowing where their next paycheck is going to come or how they're going to pay their rent. And so you still want to promote your Avon business, don't get me wrong, but you might want to think about some other ways that you can do it. Like maybe you can dye your hair with the Chi hair color and you can do a before and after picture and say, look, I tried this Chi hair color and look at what it did for my hair, rather than buy, right? It's more, Anne Fritz and Natasha Leitner, they do these fashion shows. I love what they do. They get the Avon clothes and they try them on and they do Facebook Lives with the fashion shows and talk about the fashion. So those are just ways that you can do this without being too aggressive right now. So there's lots of ways to keep your business going during this time. And I'm going to give you some ideas. I have a lot of ideas, and not everything will work for everybody. But start an appreciation campaign with your customers. Text or email a couple of your customers every day and let them know how much they mean to you. Even better, send a card to them. They're going to appreciate your thoughtfulness. Richard and I, or in our last order, we ordered a whole bunch of the moisture therapy hand creams, the intensive hand creams, and we're going to be giving them away to our customers, just saying, hey, we appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I know you're washing your hands a lot, so maybe this will help you. I'm not trying to sell them the lotion. I'm giving it to them, right? Because we are their Avon couple that appreciates them, and they're going to appreciate us for that, right? So, yes, in addition, Anitra says in addition. Mm-hmm. So that's a cool idea, getting baby blankets. That's kind of cool. So recognize your team members. If you're new to Avon, even if you're brand new, you can still do a lot of the things that I'm going to suggest. First off, as a new representative, you want to work to get the word out that you're now selling Avon, right? Start working on your Facebook business page if you haven't done that already. And start learning how to do the Avon social and how to post on Facebook and all that. And then for everyone, new or old, continue to take orders while you're working out ways to take care of your customers while keeping you and them safe. Go live on Facebook. People like to see you. They like to see what you're doing. And by going live and sending thank yous to your customers, you're strengthening those relationships. And those relationships are going to hang in past this crisis, right? Be sensitive to the situation, but stay active. Spend some time on Avon Social, putting out content on your business pages. You want to keep it at like 20-80, like 20% business and 80% personal. So you can be talking about what it's like to be home and being with your kids and what life is like for you now. Your customers want to hear that. They want to hear because they're struggling with the same things. They can relate to you. And then 20% of the post could be about, hey, I just tried this chi hair color. Look at it, covered my root, or the root touch up, check it out. I can't get into my hairdresser and the gray's starting to show, but I tried, look at the before and after. I tried this root touch up and it worked great. And then you don't even have to give a link. You don't even have to do anything. They want it. They'll ask you, right? But that's how you're promoting your business. That's how you're getting in front of them. And then you can use your Facebook post to teach about some of those new products that Avon has now. Show your customers and your followers what your life is like now, right? What are you doing with yourself? Be personal with them. Show them that you're just like them as we're all going through this disaster together. Spend some time in Avon U. This is a great opportunity to find time if you haven't done that already. Learn as much as you can. And go through the Avon USA representatives Facebook page and watch their live videos. They have a lot. And they're doing all kinds of stuff right now to help us. They're all working from home, as I'm sure you know, just like us. But they're doing lives about how to promote your business online. They're doing lives about the products, about how to use the products, how to share the products. They're doing all kinds of stuff. And you'll find a lot there. Be sure to watch any replays of any of the GoToWebinar trainings. If you go to avonnow.com and you go to news and business calendar, it has all of the links to, it's like a calendar and it shows all the trainings by date on the calendar, but each of the trainings have a link. So you can go to any of the GoToWebinar trainings that they've done, like sales meetings and different trainings, and you can watch them. And then find new ways of communicating with your customers. I am doing this thing right now. Actually, I've done it for years, but I'm doing a lot more of it right now. Lisa Wilbur calls it Facebook espionage. Because you know what? I love to send cards. We've always sent cards. And we're finding pictures that people are posting on Facebook about their weddings, about new babies, things that are happening in their lives at the moment. Because remember, coronavirus or not, if a baby is about to be born, you can't stop it. It's going to be born, right? So babies are being born and life goes on. Things are happening. And so I'm finding those pictures and I'm adding them to a card and sending them a card in the mail. I used to send out cards. They have a great deal where you can just pay a monthly fee and send unlimited personalized cards every month. And I'm working that subscription hard. But they have that. It's unlimited. It's a set price, and you can do that. Or they have different plans, and you can pick what you want. But I'm sending cards to my customers, to my friends, to my team members, and even other Avon reps. I mean, whatever I see people doing something, I send them some love, right? And I mean, I don't know. I had one of my old customers from California. She posted a picture of herself in a I guess it was a grocery store with a package of toilet paper, and she says, "I got the last one." And so I put that on the front of a card, and I sent it to her, and I go, "You might want to remember this 10 years from now." So I just thought I'd send you that. And she sent me a message back, and she says, "Oh my gosh, you made my day. Thank you." Right? So the cool thing too about send out cards is you can have your own advertisement on the back of the card. You actually can put whatever you want on the back. And so I have different backs. I have one that promotes my Avon business with my online store address. And then I have one that just promotes who we are and come to our online beauty biz. So if I send it to a rep that's not on my team, like a rep, I'm not trying to obviously sell them my business, right? So I just have different kinds of cards. And so if you want to know more about send out cards, hit me up for it. You know, it's not like I'm trying to sell you send out cards. That's what I use. And I'm using it an awful lot right now because it's a great way to stay in touch with my customers and with my friends and with other people. They have a really cool card that has a white front, and it has a little circle at the bottom and a little circle at the top where you can put pictures of you and them. And it says, "We're social distancing." And it's just white, and it just has these little, they're just really cool, right? So find more ways to connect with people. You don't have to use send out cards. You can write cards. You can write letters. You can go back to old-fashioned stuff, right? Write cards and mail them. Do more video calls, or do Zoom, or do small web conferences. You know, you can get Zoom for free. I think on the free sign up, you can use it for 40 minutes per call. So you can do as many calls as you want as long as they're 40 minutes or less. So, I mean, those are options, right? That thing that you've been putting off, your website, if you want to create a website or email marketing, blog, Instagram, you know, now's the time. Now you have the time to sit down and figure it out because maybe you didn't have the time before. And so if you want to learn more about your blog, how to blog, go to onlinebeautybiz.com and click on, I think it's online marketing at the very top. It says online marketing. Click on that, and I teach you how to start your blog. Sorry. But you know, I just want to say, when this emergency is over, everything is going to power back up full tilt. I mean, we're stopped and we're going to be paused, and then this gate's going to open and the whole economy is going to start back up again, just like it's unpaused. And so there's going to be all kinds of opportunities for new recruits and new customers, and it's just going to be back on and going. Hopefully everybody will go back to work, or we'll get all that figured out. Congress passed the stimulus bill. We already know that. And like I said, wait and see is not a business plan. So don't freeze up now. Keep going, because we're going to get through this. We always do. And if you don't freeze up now, then when that gate opens back up again, you will be already in motion. You're already going to be in momentum.
Yeah, that's the key, is learning the stuff that you need to learn now and be in motion.
Anitra says, I think I'm going to start using Facebook to show how to use products as a visually impaired person. Now, look at that. There you go. How cool is that? Perfect. Yeah. See, now you're using something that's important to you, something that is your life, and you're sharing it with people out there. That is awesome. What a great idea
That's a huge audience too, I'll bet you.
I'll bet. And you probably have ties with people, even that other people who are visually impaired, right? So here's what I want you to do next. So be grateful for what you have. Love on people. Be smart. Be sensible. Be sensitive. You know, do all the smart things. Continue to do income-producing activities to help yourself and to help others. Be thankful that we have this amazing company, and for all the people at Avon that are working from home and in the warehouse, making sure we get our products and we have the ability to keep our business going. I think that's awesome that Avon is doing that. They're working hard. And then most importantly, take care of yourself and your family. We have an amazing business here, and I know that it's hard, and I know that we're going to get through this, but we will get through this. That's really what I have. Do you have anything?
No, that was great. The main thing is, like the saying is, take the time to learn things now. I mean, this could go on for another couple of months, 3 months or something, and but until it gets going again, this is going to be the new normal. So start learning some tools and some ideas and training and stuff that you've always wanted and didn't have the time for. Make the time now. You'll be happy you did, because then you'll be in momentum when everything opens up again.
Yeah, and I also think that it's really important to be grateful for all the things we do have. We have a company that cares. We have a company that got us back open again, even when Ohio shut us down.
Yeah.
And we have a company that's going to keep us going for the next quarter century. So be grateful. Be grateful for all the reps, all the people that work at Avon, that are working in the warehouse and that are working customer service. If you have a problem, remember to email them from Avon now. Don't call, because they can't. There's no way for them to forward the phones to people at home. So, but they are there and they're working for us. Watch the lives on Facebook, and just bottom line, just don't let this stop you. We're going to get through this, and the more time you spend working on your business, the faster we're going to get through it. Because, or at least that's what it will feel like, because you won't be sitting there thinking about what am I going to do? My life is so miserable. You're actually busy. You're staying busy and you're staying active, and your mind is active. So that's what we have, you guys. That's all we have. I don't see any more questions. I really love that idea, Anitra, about you. For those of you that don't know, Anitra is blind, and obviously that limits her. She can't drive, she can't do a lot of things, but it doesn't limit her as well. She doesn't let it limit her. But to use something like that to say, look, this is how I use the products for me, that is powerful. And that's a whole audience that you could be talking to. And I know that all of the rest of you out there have something. Maybe you're not blind, I'm not blind, but what do you do? Maybe you're involved with a church, or maybe you're involved with some kind of something that you love, right? Whatever it is, a crochet club, or we square dance, Richard and I square dance, or so those things. Talk about ways that you can use it for those people. Hi, Rick.
Hey, hi.
Hey, Tina, you got here just in time for us to say goodbye. But you'll probably want to watch the replay, because I think it was pretty powerful. But hey, thanks for being here today, you guys, and we will see you next Sunday, same time, same place.
Yeah. Have a great week, everyone. Keep learning lots. Come back with your questions next week.
Yeah, come back with your questions. See you later. Have a great week.
Good night.
Bye-bye.